Check it out, we got a guy fishing over there. Don't know if you can see him, but we got a guy fishing. Good afternoon. Catching anything? Smallies? Nice day for it. Enjoy. How are you guys? Looking for a good, comfy spot. Check out me and some of my friends. Hello. Hello. Excuse me, sir. You have too much hair. Why, yes, sir. You have too much hair as well. You guys should try shaving it. I think you'd be much more handsome. I like being silly. Oh, keep walking, looking for a perfect spot. We got a young couple in love over there, another couple. Woman playing on her phone over there. Families walking around. See if I can find just the right location. The exact proper spot. Gonna walk around the fountain. It's funny. When I'm walking and talking, it's nice because I don't even have to look at the comments or the questions or any mean things anybody might say. I'm gonna walk around the fountain here. Still carrying my coffee. Hope you appreciate what I'm doing for my art. Again, taking a little spin. Gonna slingshot back this way and maybe go sit on a bench here and say hello to you for a little bit. See how it goes. But again, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon and I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois. Lovely town. About 145,000 people. I'm gonna pop a squat here. See if this works. That didn't work too well. Pop my water down. Pop my phone against the water. Come back a little bit. You're kind of low. Kind of low. Makes me feel kind of funny. Don't feel comfortable talking to you from this angle. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. What the heck? Let's give it a try for a while. I believe in trying things and just playing around and doing your best and seeing what happens and moving forward and pushing live and starting to talk and not really being too much concerned with the results. What if we were up here? I could just kind of hold the phone. It doesn't feel as casual or as relaxed, but at least I'm holding the phone and the angle's kind of nice. You can see the beautiful river walk behind me. And anyway, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. My name is Ken Tracy. And this is Coffee with Ken, afternoon edition on a Sunday afternoon. This is a show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me talking and sharing some experiences.
What? How?
I normally start my morning with a cup of coffee and some conversation with you, the viewer. Sunday afternoon is a day where I usually spend it with my little nugget of love, Augie. But he's back at his mama's house. I just was with him and his little sister at the local swimming pool, and they were very sleepy, and dropped him back off. My Sunday's going great, Robert Montgomery. I had a very productive morning. I spent it with Augie. We went to church, got some work done, went to the pool, brought Augie to the pool. He wasn't as interesting as playing at the pool as he had been in days past. It was kind of chilly in the little kids section, and honestly, I didn't want to hang out in there too much as well. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, but it's not too warm here in Naperville. It is probably low 80s, slightly kind of hazy. I don't want to call it overcast because it's certainly not overcast. But again, not a perfect pool day. Augie was getting a little tired. He was giving me some of his sad face. He went like this a couple times. I forget why he went like this. Oh, because his brother sprayed me with a squirt gun. And I might have screamed, and Augie might have got a little wet, and he doesn't like when his dad screams. I think I startled the whole pool. But the water was cold. And anyway, he made a sad face, and I held him, and he put his head against my chest, and he did what he does. He folded his arms down, which usually means he's ready for a little nap. So I took him back to his mama's house, and she laid him down, and he's sleeping. So it gave me a free afternoon. Came to my favorite Starbucks here in downtown Naperville. Decided to get myself a coffee, and decided to come out to our beautiful town and take a couple sips of coffee with you guys and just check in. So for those that have been watching a while, you know this isn't just a show about me sharing the ups and downs we have in life. It's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of Starbucks here. I believe it's fairly hot. I haven't had my first sip yet, but I am so excited to take my first sip at this hour just past 2 o'clock on this Sunday afternoon. My hope is wherever you are, I think coffee is a 24-hour-a-day hobby. I really do. I drink it at night. It doesn't faze me. Maybe I have, I don't know, what's it called, ADD or ADHD. What do they give the kids these days to calm them down? They didn't do it when I was a kid. They just let us run around and be spastic or hyperactive or whatever they used to call us. But now somehow they give them caffeine, and I don't know why that works, but they do. Or some upper. Adderall, I guess. Instead, I don't take Adderall. I don't believe in prescription medication. I mean, I don't know if that's entirely true that I don't, but I'm going to say it for purpose of giving me an excuse to have this coffee. So I'm going to take a sip of coffee. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got some coffee as well. Cheers to us. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. I don't know if I feel like being stationary today. I don't know if I feel like being stationary today. I kind of feel like moving around, seeing what's going on, checking out the scene that is our beautiful town, and I don't know, walking through some bridges, but I'm not totally sure. I kind of expected a little more traffic today. There's a wine tasting wine walk. I'm screwing up the name of it. Wine tasting walk, and there was a crowd of women. I was somewhat intrigued. Usually if there's a crowd of women, I'm somewhat intrigued. Good morning, Lynn. But then I realized they were wearing these, what are they called? Little, not necklaces or not name tags, but kind of lanyard, I think they might be called. Lanyards that said something about like the wine walk. And they get to hop from bar to bar to restaurant and sample various wines. And in years past, that might have been a real fun activity for me. Most of my fun activities generally involve drinking. I tell you what, if you don't think you have enough time in life, quit drinking. And you're going to find out that drinking was a large part of how, at least for me, of how I spent most of my days. And whether I was at a restaurant or at a golf course or, you know, whatever, meeting with friends or bowling or, I don't know. Everything seemed like a good excuse to crack open a cold beer. And honestly, as I sit here drinking my hot coffee on this Sunday afternoon, a cold beer doesn't sound too bad. But maybe I'll pick up a 12-pack of non-alcoholic something. It's actually a fairly good drinking substitute. And for anybody out there thinking about quitting drinking, I'd say thinking about it's not going to do it. I was reading some comments about a guy who had given up drinking, hasn't drank in a long, long time, and he said you got to really want it. And you can't just be thinking about it or just kicking the idea around or maybe thinking about taking a break. I think you got to say, hey, this is making my life worse, not better. And I know it was making my life worse. And I mean, I'm not going to lie and say there's not a moment, you know, I look back fondly on sitting out on a nice sunny day, you know, at a beer garden, having beers with friends or with my wife or whoever, by myself, it didn't matter. And I mean, I got a lot of fond memories from drinking, but I also have a lot of black spots in my mind, memory banks from drinking, and I just did it too much to the point where it wasn't fun anymore. So now I find other activities to do. I hang out. The nice thing is, like I was at the swimming pool today. Had I been at the swimming pool 2 years ago, I certainly would have had some sort of margarita or something and a Yeti that I would have been drinking while I was quote unquote swimming. And when that margarita was done, I would have been in a panic going, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to fill up my glass or my cup or my Yeti or what have you? When am I going to get some more? When am I going to have my first sip? And I've talked about it before, the constant craving, I don't miss at all. The urge to always have your next hit or next drink, or in some cases a smoke puff of a cigarette, or I don't know, pinch of tobacco. I've done them all. I mean, I haven't done them all. I haven't done anything serious. I knew I'd like them too much. That's the problem with drugs. They work. They work real well. And they feel good. So they feel so good you want to do some more of them. So I'm going to go for a little cruise. I don't know how long I'm going to talk for you. I left all my valuables back at Starbucks. Figured, what the heck? Let's use some of this afternoon to say hello to you guys. See if I have anything worthwhile to say. And I'm not sure that I do. But then again, I'm not really sure I ever do. Gonna take you by a fountain. It's got a lot of people walking their dogs on this beautiful day. Again, there's the fountain in back. There's our beautiful library. Not sure what makes it so beautiful. They must have a lot of books. There's a cute puppy. Hello, little puppy. And again, just people walking around, holding hands, hanging out by our beautiful fountain. I think that's called the Dandelion Fountain. Our covered bridge. Gonna walk you across. Gentleman fishing over there. Said he's caught a couple smallmouth bass today. I'm gonna go down by the river. Oh, he caught one just now. Oh, he lost it. I was watching. He had one on. Had one on and it fell off. Anyway, I'm just going to pop a squat here. I'm not going to talk for very long. Just thought it was a nice day. Thought I'd go for a quick little walk and say hello to you guys. Look how pretty that is. Flowers above the bridge. Beautiful little river. Guy fishing just had one fall off. Such a nice day. We've been blessed with a lot of nice days. I'll tell you what, the grass here in Naperville's all turning brown because we haven't had any rain in a couple weeks. And probably could use some. Oh, the breeze feels good. I got my jeans on. Perhaps I'm a little overdressed for the early June day it is. But anyway, I don't know how much I have for you. I do want to get back to Starbucks. I got some work to do. I got my computer there. And I'm looking forward to getting to it. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a show of what goes on in Naperville during the day. I've been going live very early in the morning when nobody's on the streets, and it's quiet, and it's like a ghost town. And usually this neighborhood or this downtown area is bustling. And again, it is today, and there's people walking out, holding hands, pushing strollers, walking dogs, enjoying some shopping, enjoying some coffee, enjoying all the beautiful things that go on in this beautiful town. So I'm going to leave you with that. One more sip of coffee. Cheers. I want to thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I so appreciate those that follow along in my little story called life, that follow my videos, that get something out of it. I get a ton out of doing these videos, and they make me feel good, and hopefully somehow, some way they make you feel good as well. I appreciate you for tuning in today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Hope you've had a great, great weekend. Hope you're excited about Monday and getting a new start on life, every day is a new opportunity to get a new start. And Monday's a great chance to do that, a start of a new week. So anyway, hope you're doing well. I said one more sip of coffee, but I'll take one more. Have a wonderful day. Hope you're loving yourself. Hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.